Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 20, January 4th, 2026 predictions. It will be on New Japan Pro Wrestling World, and it will be, the pre-show is, I believe, at 10, but, I could be wrong about that, but we got two pre-show matches. First off is Shomo Kato and Tetsuro Matsumoto will take on Katsura Morishima and Master Royal Yasuda. I got Marishima and Yasuro winning that one. And then the New Japan TV Championship is up for grabs. Well, El Phantasmo EOP will take on Chris Brooks, making his New Japan debut coming off from DDT Pro Wrestling. I got EOP to retain the New Japan World TV title. And then the Never Operated Tag titles are up for grabs on a Tornado Rambo matchup. Yano, Wallow, and Yo will defend the Never Operated six-man tag titles against numerous teams. Teams are Tiger Mask, Togi Makabe, and Ratsu Taguchi, Born Olag, and Bishman, Ricky Gordo, and Yoshihashi versus Team 150, Tomohiro Ishii, Tachi, Satoshi Kojima versus members of House of Torture, Narita, Sonata, and Yoshima Kanemaru versus the winners of the Tag League, TMDKs, Zack Sabre Jr., Wahiawa, and Harley Jackson versus Kazai Takahashi and Rough Storm, Shoto Umano, Yoya Yamura versus the War Dogs, Clark Connors, Oscar, and Yudo Ice. I do see the Never Operate Tag Team titles changing hands. I just don't know what team. I feel like maybe Team 150 because Ishii is coming back from injury. Well, my thoughts will go to either Team 150, House of Torture, or the War Dogs. But TMDK could walk out champions, but I don't think so. So it's either Team 150, House of Torture, or the War Dogs. But I got Team 150 to become the new Never Operate six-man tag team champions. Then we have the winner take-all match for the IWGP Women's title and the New Japan Strong Women's Champion in the States. Sarah Kamanila, the Strong Women's Champion, will take on Sorry, which is the IWGP Women's Champion. So it's winner take all numerous matches. Winner take all matches. Usually Wrestle Kingdom is 2 nights, so I don't know why. Maybe it's like, I don't know. But for this battle, I do see Sorry becoming a new strong women's champion here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Holding that and making her presence felt on the US East Circuit for New Japan. But I could be wrong. They could end up bringing Saya and making her the IWGP Women's Champion. But who knows? Anything could happen here at Wrestle Kingdom 20. 20 years of Wrestle Kingdom. So, yeah. Numerous matches. We got gang warfare. Title matches left and right. But this also could lead to New Year's Dash, which is Sunday at yeah, it will be Sunday morning. New Year's Dash. which we know that one match is scheduled as for the IWGP Tag Team titles, the tag league winners versus the champs. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, Winehouse kick, sorry. Like a knockoff. Saraya. Tyler. Tyler's are up for grabs. He's gonna walk like double champion. Oh, we got an all bar. Yeah, bar. To the women, IWGP women's. Sorry, it's out of it. The right hand to Saya. Sorry with the right. And the electric chair. To so my prediction is gonna sorry can't pronounce these Japanese girls names really that well, but I'm trying my best. Maybe she's sorry becoming a new IWGP Strong Women's Champion. Then we have a massive 10-man tag. The War Dogs will team up with Shingo Takagi and Hiromu Takahashi, who will take on United Empire members Andrade, Callum Newman, Guido Khan, and another partner of their choice, who will be their next partner. I have Andrade and Shingo Takagi representing their teams. We haven't seen Andrade in New Japan for a minute now, but tonight Andrade comes back to Japan to team up with the United Empire to take on the War Dogs. But then an unlikely duo with Shingo Takagi and Hiromu Takahashi joining the War Dogs. So I do see the United Empire over Team War Dogs in this marquee matchup. A faction war here in Wrestle Kingdom 20. But do we get to see more of Andrade in New Japan? Once that whole thing with him, WWE and AEW is over, then he can return back to AEW's side or be with Dr. Callis and his family, so wherever we see. But it's gonna be an amazing matchup for this 10-man tag war. Top factions in AEW. What's wrong with that elbow? Looking for the hammerlock. Looking to win for the United Empire. Looking at the corkscrew. 1, 2, kick out. But United Empire does really have. I can't really say number game because we still don't know who would be the other partner. Maybe another United Empire member. Could be maybe WWE sent over Jeff Cobb or something like that. WWE phone, who knows? But I do see the United Power winning the 10-man tag. Then we have a Fatal 4-way matchup to determine the new #1 contender for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, which is currently held by Doki. Assume that Doki will defend it tomorrow night at New Year's Dash, but El Desperado proceeds for the Taja Shimori and show. It's gonna be an amazing Fatal 4-way dance, but I do see Ishimo. I say Desperado winning and becoming the new #1 contender for Doki. And then Evil will defend the Never Operate Championship against the debut of Aaron Wolf. Aaron Wolf is an Olympic gold medalist of Jiu-Jitsu and whatnot, so he's making his New Japan debut, where he takes on the Never Operate champion Evil to retain over Aaron Wolf. And then in our co-main event, the winner take-all match for the IWGP World Tyler versus a global heavyweight champion, Inosuke Takeshita, will rock with Don Callis from a member Rocky Romero. So 2 different factions in AEW. Well, really, Rocky Romero is a part of the Don Callis family as well. So it's Takeshita and Romero versus the global champion Yota Tsugi. So that match is next. Marquee match of the global champion Yota Tsugi versus IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Inosuke Takeshita. It's gonna be an amazing battle between New Japan and AEW. But I feel like it's time to take back the world title to New Japan. So what I'm saying is that I want Yota to take back what's rightfully New Japan to take back the IWGP World Championship away from AEW and the Don Callis. And then maybe somebody else steps up to the plate. And that's if we just run it back tomorrow night. If Tsugi does defeat Takeshita or Takeshita defeats Tsugi, I feel like they should run it back and New Year's Dash. But it's been a minute since I did New Japan content, so I'm glad to be back doing New Japan content. Tsugi and who looking to walk out with 2 championships here today. But so is Takeshita. That's 450 to the outside. Drop by Takeshita. Marquee matchups. Our co-main event here at Wrestle Kingdom 20. And Tsugi. I guess maneuver. 450. Dropping in a 2 kick. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Takeshita. Back and forth. Selena Doso. Takeshita. Reverse. Takeshita launching himself. Powerful regular Swanton. Isuki. Takeshita. Reversed. Global champ versus NJPW World champ. Tsugi looking for this. Drop it to Takeshita. And now he's looking for the spear. Get it down. Two towers off the grabs. 1 man will walk away with both. Catch up with the water. Sweet. Bridge. He got to catch up when he wants it. Contact us. The backslide. He can back and forth. Catch him. ID. Soldier. Tsugi and out. Yoda. You gotta stomp. Drop it to Takeshita. Cover. 1, 2. Period. You see Yoda Tsugi becoming the IWGP World Champion.
Here is your winner.
Making his first run as making his first one if he wins as our WGP World Champ. And then another main event retirement match. Hiroshi Tanahashi spent 25 years in the business. And taking on the Rainmaker, representing AEW, representing the Dark Channels family, one of the great stars of Japan, Kazuchika Okada. Okada, Tanahashi, main event, Wrestle Kingdom 20. Tanahashi has been on the road since he announced his retirement, and he's definitely going to go into the Hall of Fame of New Japan. But tonight, Tanahashi goes up against one of his greatest opponents, one of his top tier opponents that he's been in numerous times against Kazuchika Okada. The Rainmaker representing AEW and one of the greatest coming from Japan to AEW. And now Okada, Tanahashi 1-on-1 in our main event. Oh, look at Tanahashi getting shot. Okada, Tanahashi. It's been a minute since we've seen Okada in the New Japan ring. Look at Tanahashi, War 2 taking Okada. Tanahashi, 25 years in the business, numerous title wins. But it all comes down to this. The Ace versus the Rainmaker. The main event here on Wrestle Kingdom Tanahashi, air Tanahashi, no, Okada, see it coming, Tanahashi, Mandarin, looking at the Waymaker. Look, Tanahashi, reversed, dropping Okada. But I feel like this will be the last time that we will see Tanahashi as an active superstar. So he will most likely still be heavily involved in New Japan or recently. Tanahashi going my wrist with Okada. Tanahashi, Okada, drop kick. Tanahashi feed away. He's looking to pull away Okada here. Tanahashi, Okada, cover. To kick. I do see these two possibly going to 25 minutes or more. Tanahashi cover. I pull away Okada here. Kick. For New Japan for Tanahashi, 8-time world champion, 3-time US champ, 1-time TV, 3-time TV, 3-time tag champ, and then the U30 openweight champion, the never openweight champion, 1-time never openweight tag, 6-man tag 6 times, and numerous couples in the, you know. Okada, Tanahashi, and do we see an appearance from WWE Shift Kenneth Brown maybe? Is a partner of Tanahashi too. I do see Tanahashi winning and going over Tanahashi and then going surviving the Wrestle Kingdom 20 predictions. Leave your predictions and comments down below. Who do you guys think should walk out? 2 double champions. And we'll see what happens. And we get to New Year's Dash. So thanks for watching. Peace.